bird got the freaking crank. Craziest catch of the day. Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. This is a crazy one. As you could tell from that little opening clip there, this is one of the wildest things that's ever happened to me out there on the water. Viewer discretion advised. I want to give you guys a heads up. This is a little bit of a stressful piece of footage that you're gonna see in this video. You know, not just for the bird, but for me as well. You guys know that I'm team nature and I would never do anything to intentionally harm an animal. And I'm happy to say that this animal remains unharmed, but this is some fairly dramatic footage and I just want you guys to be advised that it's a little heavy to watch. The bird was freaking screaming, extremely stressed out, rightfully so. You know, if you got tangled up in fishing line and had a hook about to go into you, wouldn't you be freaking out too? I know I would. I don't blame the bird for screaming at me and probably wanting to peck or bite my head off with this giant freaking beak. This is the first time that anything like this has ever happened to me. Like I said, super stressful, an extremely dramatic incident, one of the most dramatic that I've ever been through out there on the water, and I was freaking shaken by the time it was over with. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna rip off, we're gonna catch some fish, and then I'm gonna let you guys see what happened. I hooked a giant freaking bird accidentally, totally unintentional. It sucked. It sucked. So you guys check it out, but first and foremost, let's go fishing. God dang. Little mini yeet. Thought I was bumping into a tree. Little freaking tiny quad. Not what I'm after. Looks like it could be a good fish, boys. Decent fish. Just fired up and fighting. Oh my God. That sucked. I wanted that one. He was on his way to the boat. Came up and spit it, dude. He hit it and the bait just disappeared. Knocked a ton of slack in my line. 2 bites on the crank. We gotta get him to the boat though. Happy Halloween. It's Halloween today. It's the time of me filming this. And I'm out here trying to give these fish a little trick or treat. Should be throwing that bluegill candy. Candy makes them dandy on Halloween. God dang, what a bummer. Oh, just had one pop it. There he is, he came back for it, just a little guy. All right, skunk's out of the boat now. After losing 2 fish, got this little guad to unleash the fury twice. He popped it and then came back and got every bit of it. What are you thinking, little dude? Little fired up Guadalupe-ster. Where's your big largemouth buddies? Those are the ones I'm after with this crankbait, man. You need to take her easy with your meal selection. All right, skunk is gone. Man, I wish I'd have got that other one though. That was the one. That's the one we wanted, dude. But hey, they're hitting the cranks, man. It's 3 bites, 3 bites, 1 fish. Could have been better, but it could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Let's keep it rolling. Throwing that new flat finesse F4 from 6 cents. There we go. Come on, stay on. Feels a little bit nicer fish. Get up here and do the boat flip boogie with me, man. All right, largemouth. Fish number 2, spot number 1, bite number 5. We are, or 4, bite number, I don't know. That last one bit it twice. I guess that's technically bite number 5. Nice. You're gonna have to do better than that though. He smoked it right off the bank. There we go, there's another one. They're over here eating, dude. I'm just holding the boat in the same spot. This looks like more along the lines of that first fish that come off on us. This might be him. He got it that time. That's a little bit better. That's more like it. Don't hook me, bruh. All right. That could have been bad, but it wasn't. Yeah. Flat finesse F4. Another one in the boat. Pretty quick. I've been fishing for like, I don't know, a few minutes. Hopefully they're smashing. Got a late start today. Have some stuff to take care of around the house, but you don't know if you don't throw, so I'm out here throwing. Right over there by that rock. And he ate it right off the bank. Quick. Like they're over here marauding, chasing bait up. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Let's find us some more. Let's get us some more of that action. Cranking and yanking. One of my favorite ways to catch bass right here, dudes. Square bill crankbait. If you guys don't know about this flat finesse F4, this is the new hard bait offering from 6 cents. Flat-sided square bill. One knocker, circuit board lip, weight transfer system so you can send it. And this thing is a killer. It's a killer. Throwing this bait on my 7.4 medium heavy mod fast heater series Corrado 70 MGL. 7-to-1 gear ratio, turning and burning. I'll throw square bills on a 6, a 7, or an 8. There he is. He came back for it. It's a quad. Pretty fish, man. Check him out. Awesome gold green color on that fish. Gotta be careful on hooking these quads with these trebles. They'll get you. Pretty fish, man. Check him out. Later, dude. He popped it. That first cast. Came back for it. Round 2. Fight. Getting on some fish, dude. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I just launched the boat and then idled across the lake over here. Hadn't hit the spot in a while. Just wanted to see if they might be over here. There's a few fish over here. All right, made a little run. Spot number 2. Caught a few on that first spot and then it just died on me. Make a couple bait adjustments here. This chatterbait mini max has had it. That thing is toast. Look at the clip on that thing. I was about to lose that joker. Get that fixed up. I'm gonna switch it over to this one. I think that's the spot remover color, maybe? I don't know. 1/2 ounce chatterbait mini max. See if we can get some more to eat. Hadn't been bit on the crankbait in a minute, but I got this idea. Bug just flew in my ear. This is the trailer I've been using on the back of my mini max right here. Whale 3.0, killer. They love it. My boat's about to smash into the rocks. That right there is the move on that mini max. Letting the boat drift over here was not the move. I wanted to fish this point. Just missed one over there. Stole my balloons. There he is. Boom, watched him come up and eat it right in front of me. That was awesome. This little joker stole my claws on the first cast over there. Took a few more casts to get him to come back and hit it, but he did. Squim jig with the bongo. All right, finally, first fish I caught in a minute. Keep it rolling. He chased it right up to the boat and smoked it. There he is, over the dock cable. Worry about getting them in after you got them on. Shout outs to my buddy Brett Cannon, who was the one who told me that phrase. Hang out for a minute, buddy, I'll come get you. Up and over. It's a quad. Came out from under that platform right there by that dock. Sweet. Another eater, just a little guy. They're all fun. Little adjustment. They got off that crankbait, started throwing that bongo. Hits from the bongo. Yeah, the good thing about this cross style trailer, this bongo, these flappers kick on the way to the bottom, so you can just let it sink. It's not dead action. It's actually swimming on the way down. It looks killer. Coming soon. Stay ready. It won't be long. I say that. I don't really know. I don't have any inside info on product release dates, really, man. I get asked all the time, when's this coming? When's this going to be released? When is this going to drop? I'm like, I don't really know, but I was told soon. I'm not special. I'm nobody. In the words of that one band, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I don't know anything. On the swim jig now. That's the nicest one of the day, maybe. Yeah, one of the nicer ones. Sweet. Swim jig hit us right there by the boulder. Hits from the bongo. Oh, I just got freaking ripped up under there, but he came off on me. Ate it right here in front of the trolling motor with my foot on the power. Trolling motor was running. This is definitely the nicest fish of the day. Heck yeah, dude, back here shallow in the pocket. That freaking bongo on the back of that squim jig, that's a decent one. Awesome. Yeah, he hit it right here in front of the dang trolling motor with the freaking motor running. All right, later, dude. That was sick. See if there's one over here in the little corner pocket before we get out of here. Go find something else to fish. Ran out of water. Chased it down and smoked it. I was burning it back to the boat. This one came out from over there and ate it. Look at him. It's just awesome, dudes. That's just a good time right there. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna let you fight just a little bit more, and then you're gonna do the boogie. Bow flip boogie. Boom. Another one on the squim jig with the bongo. Hits from the bongo. That's sort of been that's been the smoke for me here lately, man. That swim jig has been getting the majority of my work done. It's fun to catch a few of them on the crank, but it seems like they've sort of switched over to the swim jig bite later in the day today, and I ain't mad at it. You guys know I love throwing a swim jig. If you've been around here on the channel, then you already know this is one of the feature baits here. As far as my fishing goes, this is something that never leaves the deck of the boat. Flush, the swim jig, those are two things that I always have nearby, year round, no matter what. In fact, fun fact, in case you didn't know, some of you will know, but for anybody that might be new, this is the first 6 cents bait that I ever tried. I was looking for some swim jigs in Academy. I was looking around on the swim jig aisle and I saw these Divine swim jigs and I was like, man, those look good. Look at the mold on that screw lock bait keeping system. This one's all beat up, but I was just like, dang, that's a good looking swim jig. I'm gonna try this. Bought my first ever 3/8 ounce Pro Green Divine swim jig and started railing them on it. And I was like, man, these 6 cents baits are quality. I'm gonna try something else. And I grabbed a sexified chartreuse shad and a radiation craw, aka Chester Cheeto, Crush 50X square bill. got one of each, and started trying to learn how to square bill fish. I'd never really done any good with crankbaits. When I was a kid, I didn't have a boat, but by this time I got my first bass boat, and I was like, all right, we're gonna see if we can get this crankbait game dialed in. And dude, those two baits right there, they are solely responsible for making me fall in absolute love with throwing a square bill, because I freaking rallied them. The rest is history, dudes. The rest is history. Started working with Casey and 6th Sense not long after that. Been doing the dang thing ever since, man. All right, adjustment time. Try to switch up to a little more natural color. Ghost Mud Bug. Let's try this out. Look at that thing. Super heater. Water's clearing up just a little bit, so try to throw something with a little less flash to it, not quite as bright. They haven't hit the swim jig in a minute. Let's see if they'll hit the square bill with the craw pattern. The colors on this flat finesse F4s that they've come out with, insane. This Ghost Mud Bug is super heater. If you guys are wondering what knot I'm tying, San Diego Jam, like always, 99.100% of the time. Holy shit, the bird got the freaking crank. The bird has got the freaking crank. He's got my line. This ain't good. He's dragging it. I'm loose. We're about to, the day just got interesting. The crank is not in him yet, but he flew right into my line when I made a cast. So I've got to figure out how to get this bird out of my line without hooking him. I'm gonna make sure that the crankbait isn't in him, and then I'm gonna cut the line. It's what I think I need to do. Way to go, Remus. That was just perfectly timed. He took off as soon as I made my cast and just flew right into my line. The last thing I want to do is, okay, he's still got it hanging there. He's gonna try to fly. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. If I cut the line and he goes, he's gonna have the dang crankbait hanging from him. So I need to just, see, he's got it wrapped around him, but he's not hooked. So that's the main thing. I don't wanna hurt him too bad. I don't wanna get him hooked. Come on, man. Stay out here in the water. Stay in the water. I got you, feller. Get my scissors. This just got interesting. Do a little wildlife rescue here. He'll be all right. Come on. Come on, buddy. Let me get you. Don't want him to bite me. This fool will bite me if I'm not careful. All right. Got him. Let's get the line cut. Priority number one. Line's cut. He got that crank in his foot. Now, chill out, buddy. I'm gonna get you undone. This is crazy. Chill out, buddy. This is nuts. All right. I'm trying to help you. All right, I think it came out. Where did it go? I think it came out, but where did it go? You're all right, bro. Oh, there it is, right there. This is nuts. All right, there we go. get the line out of his feathers. All right. Crazy catch. Craziest catch of the day, but we got the crank out of it. We'll let him go. There we go. All right. Holy smokes. That was nuts. All right. There's the crank. There's the bird. He's fine. Being dramatic, which I don't blame him. That was probably super stressful for that animal, but god dang. Whew. Super stressful for me too. Shaking a little bit. I don't like hurting the wildlife. You guys know me, I'm team nature. Sorry, buddy. He's gonna be all right. He's like, what the heck just happened to me? Well, we just caught a bird, dudes. And he is mad at me, but phew. Birds are nasty too. They got a lot of germs, a lot of... Yeah, coming off in here was not the move. I think that's an omen, sign for me to get the hell out of here. But birds are good to go. He climbing back up the rocks, he looks fine. Just wanna make sure he's not really hurt. Let's see if we can get him to fly. That was less than ideal. Whew. Sorry, Remus. Had to grab you by the neck and get you fixed up. You flew into my line, buddy. Take flight. Let me see that you're not broken. Take off, my dude. All right, there, his wings look all right. Yep, he's fine. All right, good deal. Whew. He does no idea what happened to him. Oh, wow. All right, there he goes. Good to go, no issue. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked. And on that note, let's get the floof out of here, man. New PB on the Flappin' SF4, huh? That sucked. That was all bad. Less than ideal. But he's gonna be OBKB. Let's get out of here. All right, guys, and there that was. As you can see, the bird was fine. I was shook up. The bird was freaked out. I don't blame him. That was crazy. Made a cast, and he just, as soon as I whipped it out there, he perfectly just flew into my line. And I thought that I was gonna be able to perhaps get him untangled without the crankbait coming in contact with him, but unfortunately he was just flapping and swimming, and he ended up getting the line, you know, wrapped around his wings a couple times and pulled the crankbait just barely into his leg. Honestly, he wasn't even hooked that bad. I was able to just pop it right out, free the bird, let him go, and he flew away unharmed with just a little bit of stress and anxiety. Same for me. It was crazy. I did not enjoy that. That's the last thing I ever want to do, is hook a bird or hurt any animal for that matter. Like I said, guys, I'm team nature all the way. I can't even go hunting. So that was a bummer for me to have to put that bird through that. But, you know, I have seen other anglers do that on video before. So luckily I knew how to get the bird into the boat without causing any permanent damage, get him unhooked, unraveled, and on his way. But that was some crazy footage, and I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me out there on the water. It's always something. There's always something wild going down. Here on this channel, we've been through some crazy stuff. We got baby deer rescue video. We got towing in stranded boaters. We got the Kyle video, which, speaking of the Kyle video, that thing is millions of views here on YouTube. The Reels and the TikTok videos have millions and millions of more views. I've got so much hate and so many people having my back on the whole Kyle situation. And there's a ton of other dramatic stuff that has gone on here on the channel. You guys can check out the rest of my videos if you want to see any of it. I put out a lot of fishing videos. We've been doing this for a while, and like I said, a lot of crazy stuff has happened to us out there on the water. Fishing can go crazy in a heartbeat. Things can turn wild, and that's exactly what happened to me out there in this one, man. Hooked into a giant blue herring, and man, that bird wanted to freaking kill me. He was screaming. Did you guys hear him screaming? I was just wanting him to be quiet, but I don't blame him for raging in my ear. That thing was loud. I don't know how well you guys could tell on camera, but that bird has some freaking decibels. I mean, he was screaming right in my ear. But luckily, we were able to get the dude unhooked, unraveled, and see him fly away as he gave me the finger. and I don't blame him. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have fun. Subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with my crazy adventures out there on the water. We're ripping up on 52,000, but I can't do it without you. So if you're watching right now, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, just click that subscribe button. Super easy, free to do, and I would really appreciate you guys. Also, if you want to check out that Flat Finesse F4, the swim jig, the bongo, my heater series rods, sixcensefishing.com, JR10 at checkout for 10% off everything on the website. They just dropped some new bundles. They have new apparel for winter that's just dropped, and a bunch of really awesome stuff coming your way. And I'm extremely grateful to have Sixth Sense's support, so I've got to encourage you guys to check them out. And as always, use my code, punch that JR10 in at checkout, secure the heaters, save the bread. Send me a DM on Instagram with a screenshot of your order confirmation that they're gonna email you, and I will post it up, tag your account. I'll give you a shout out on my personal Instagram with over 27,000 followers. Just a way for me to say thank you, give you some public recognition for helping us keep this whole thing running, because without the JR10 Army and without the almighty Heater Army, none of this goes down. So thank you to the JR10 Army and the Heater Army for helping us keep the lights on and the cameras rolling so that we can continue to bring you free fishing content here on YouTube. I have some more raw and uncut, unedited footage that's going to be dropping exclusively for Heater Army members really soon. If you're interested in learning more about that and you want to become a Heater Army member yourself, click that top link down below in the description. And shout outs to everybody who you're about to see on the screen at the very end of this video. But that's about all I got for you today. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll see you on the next one.